the waves and the wind and all those kind of things were happening. And there was that ship out on the ocean. And strangely enough, the ship was still. And there was all those waves, wind, and water, and storm. And you would think it would be tossing the boat all over the ocean, but the boat in the middle of the storm was still. I realized after watching for a while why, even though the ship was in the middle of a storm, why it was not being moved and tossed about. Because under the water, under the surface, what I couldn't see, it was attached to something called an anchor. I'm closing here. I'm closing here. And as long as that ship stayed attached to that anchor, even though I couldn't see it, it kept the ship from being blown away by the storm. Lean in one last time, child of God. I want all of you to know that if you want to conquer life, first of all, God has to be your light. Secondly, you got to be able to say, He is my salvation. And because He's my light, and because He's my salvation, when the storms start raging and the winds start blowing, I got an anchor down on the inside. Is there anybody here that can say my soul is anchored in the Lord? No matter what may come my way, I got a Savior. I got a Savior, and He's sweet. I know they hung Him high. They stretched Him wide. But early on a Sunday morning, my Savior got up. And because He got up, and because He lives, my Savior is mighty, 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 mighty good to me. Yes, He